ถึงขนาดพกแมคโครปีเนี้ย
Prepare to be dazzled, because what you're about to witness is nothing short of jaw-dropping. From precision that defies physics to fails so outrageous they look like staged stunts. This is where machine meets mastery, and where one wrong move meets total chaos. Never, ever walk near a machine unless you and the operator lock eyes and confirm each other's presence with a nod, a wave, or something. What we just witnessed is a prime example of a preventable accident. No eye contact, no signal, just two people moving through a high-risk zone on completely different pages. In a workplace filled with machines, visibility is limited. Forklift operators can't always see behind the forks or around blind corners. That's why eye contact isn't courtesy, it's protocol.
ถึงขนาดพกแมคโครปีเนี้ย โอ้โหเละจริง
Moving an excavator up a dangerous mountain like this, it's not just risky, it's borderline insane. You're looking at over 20 tons of raw machinery, hydraulics, steel, and diesel, about to face off against loose rock, sheer drops, and switchbacks barely wider than the machine itself. Notice how he keeps the boom low and forward. That's to shift the center of gravity and maintain traction. To stabilize, he plants the bucket into the mountain, a move that's part brilliance, part survival instinct. One wrong maneuver here, and the whole thing could slide backwards into oblivion. In the world of heavy lifting, precision isn't optional, it's survival. Aligning a forklift properly, that's a skill, a science. It's the difference between smooth transport and total destruction. What you're seeing here is what happens when that precision is ignored. A moment of negligence, and the consequences are immediate. The forks aren't centered well. Without proper alignment, the center of gravity shifts, and that entire load is now ruined. What you're witnessing is not standard operating procedure. That right there is an incredible drive by the operator. Look how he's balancing that 20-ton beast right on the undercarriage. This isn't just brute force, it's precision, it's instinct, it's a high-stakes gamble on steel and hydraulics. Zany excavators do have the raw power to crawl up. Its hydraulic system is engineered to deliver torque, even at extreme angles. What you're seeing isn't just an accident, it's flesh and bone versus steel and hydraulics, and there's only ever one outcome. Why would anyone try to physically stop a machine weighing several tons? With their body, forklifts can weigh over 9,000 pounds. Never stand in the path of a moving machine. Never, ever try to stop one by hand. This is what happens when training fails, when situational awareness is lacking, when basic safety knowledge is replaced with split-second panic. What you're looking at is not a stunt. That's a double forklift lift. One forklift riding on the forks of another, trying to deliver a load 3 floors up. From the moment you see the setup, you know disaster is just waiting to happen. Here's the problem. Forklifts are built for ground stability, not aerial acrobatics. By lifting a loaded forklift with another, you double the danger and annihilate the center of gravity. The operators should be grateful that the smaller forklift didn't fall and turn this into a total catastrophe. When it comes to operating an excavator, it's not just about power, it's about precision under pressure. What you're about to witness is pure skill. That's not just anyone behind the controls, that's a pro, and she's about to pull off something amazing. Using the boom as a lever, she props the machine up, then she rolls the upper carriage just right, using the swing momentum to shift the center of gravity.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit!
Look at that shelving. Just pallets stacked on top of each other like a game of industrial Jenga. This isn't just poor stacking, it's a structural nightmare. Stacked pallets without shelving lack interlocking stability. They shift, compress, and collapse without warning. And trying to carry that many at once? That's not skill. That's reckless overconfidence. The forklift's center of gravity is compromised. The mast is overloaded. One bounce, one break, and it's game over.
这谁设计的？我操！这玩意儿我操，玩命了我操！这年轻人，我操！这胆儿也太大了这。
Look at that terrain. Sloppy, unstable, unforgiving. This isn't just a slope. It's a trap waiting to swallow steel whole. Any movement here is dangerous. Every swing, every turn. Risky doesn't even begin to describe it. Rather than overcorrect, the operator rides the momentum. He lowers the boom to shift the balance, distributing the machine's weight just enough to regain traction. That move right there, that's not just quick thinking. It's experience forged in pressure. This is what happens when safety protocols are completely ignored. Where were the trailer safety locks? Every dock should have wheel chocks and locking restraints to prevent unintended movement. It's standard operating procedure. The truck driver just zooms off with no signal, no check, nothing. Meanwhile, the forklift operator is still inside the trailer, mid-operation. It's a disaster in motion, and it could have cost a life. The forklift operator, the truck driver, and the company all share responsibility here, because in a properly managed site, this never should have happened. Now that is a massive Caterpillar excavator, a true giant of earth moving, powerful, pristine, and built to conquer terrain most machines wouldn't dare touch. Just look at it, it's new, and you know whoever's behind those controls has serious skill. You don't hand over the keys to a beast like this to just anyone. Now, take a look at the mountain. Those markings carved into the rock, that's not erosion. That's the signature of bucket teeth that have been all over that terrain, cutting, tearing, shaping it hour after hour. What you're seeing right now is the height of inexperience behind the wheel of a forklift. First mistake, the operator didn't block the trailer tires. That boat was never secured. And now, it's on the move. Second mistake, even worse. He leaves the forklift running with no brake, no shutdown, nothing. And now he's chasing a moving trailer with a live forklift behind him. That's not just reckless, that's dangerously unpredictable. You might be wondering, what exactly is the operator planning here? Because let's be honest, getting that excavator down from this trailer, it looks like a disaster waiting to happen. The angle is sharp, the ground is loose and unpredictable. One wrong move, and you're looking at bent steel, shattered tracks, or worse. See how he lowers the bucket first? That was to create a counterbalance. That downward pressure stabilizes the entire machine, reducing the weight on the rear as it begins to crawl down. Despite the risk, despite the odds, the operator pulls it off flawlessly. This is where forklift driving becomes a game of inches, and every move matters. Take a look at it again slowly. When ground conditions are compromised, it is expected that the operator raise the load just enough to clear the uneven sides and protect the cargo's balance. But what this driver did here was a big mistake. With uneven ground beneath and no lift compensation, disaster was guaranteed. A skilled operator would have paused, lifted, aligned, and navigated with precision. Instead, we got rushed movement and a total mess. Transporting an excavator is no simple task, and mounting one onto a trailer? That's where the real challenge begins. The mission is to drive that massive machine with tons of hydraulic power and steel onto the trailer with inches to spare. The operator swings the arm across the opposite side of the trailer in a weight shift maneuver. That bucket isn't just for digging, it's acting like a counterbalance. Without shifting that boom, this climb would be a nightmare. The balance would tip, traction would fail, and the machine would slip or twist right off. A car, truck, or forklift, one rule remains unbreakable. Always watch your back while reversing. In tight work zones, reversing blind is equivalent to driving with your eyes closed. And forklifts? They have limited rear visibility, which is exactly why every reverse move must be calculated, clear, and cautious. But this operator? He forgot that rule. And what followed was the worst nightmare of his life. This excavator tumbled mid-operation, right in the middle of a live job site. What followed was a high-stakes recovery mission, executed with precision, coordination, and pure operator instinct. See how they applied controlled tension with the crane? This approach lightens the load just enough for the other excavators to pull with precision, not force. Look at the recovery. It was a masterclass in coordination.
Whoa! Whoa!
What you're seeing right now isn't just a mistake. It's a total failure. When it comes to heavy lifting, precision is everything. One wrong angle, one rushed move, and that load you've worked all day to secure will be gone in seconds. In a world of noise, dust, and diesel power, this is rare. What you're seeing right now is a masterclass in efficiency. Every swing, every scoop is precise. Here's what makes this incredible. Look at the bucket load. Full, every single time. That means fewer cycles, less fuel burn, and faster productivity. This is how you minimize operating costs while maximizing output. See where the bucket lands? Right next to the truck. That's deliberate. Less swing radius, faster dump, tighter workflow. Sleeping on duty is one way to go home early, but this forklift driver didn't just clock out. He nearly signed off for good. A moving forklift weighs thousands of pounds, and without alert hands on the controls, it becomes an unguided missile. This isn't just unprofessional, it's extremely dangerous. Working inside a river? This isn't just a job. It's one of the toughest, most unforgiving tasks an operator can face. Unstable footing, slippery sediment, shifting currents. One wrong move and everything sinks, fast. Watch how the operator handled that loose pipe like it's a surgical instrument. There is no slamming, no scrambling, just patience, precision, and absolute control. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video.